Alexa, thank you. Our election night coverage continues, going in depth here with our election analyst, William Crawford. So, Mr. Crawford, you're with us on primary night, back with us from the runoff race. We now have the vote totals for this runoff. Over 25,000 voters turning out. Very similar to primary, but overall, what's your biggest takeaway when it comes to this race for sheriff between Ryan and Clevenger?
Well, the turnout's exciting. I mean, it's great to see the engagement from the voters in Spartanburg County. And what that really shows is early on, Bill achieved the endorsements of several other candidates that really those voters stayed engaged. They stayed interested in the race and looked towards their candidate's pick in Mr. Ryan.
Something else when it comes to this runoff race, we saw after the primary, the individuals who finished third and fourth, Robert Cheeks and Nick Duncan, they both endorsed Bill Ryan. We've talked about those endorsements likely playing a key role. They're both at Ryan's party tonight, and we were able to speak with both of them.
I've gotten to know Bill since, we've started this election process 2 months ago. And just listening to all the information that he's had and the goals that he's had, and not just the goals that he's had, but how to get there. And I think that Bill is the best choice.
I think early on in the campaign, majority of people in Spartanburg County said they were looking for a change. Talking to Bill several times throughout our meetings, we both realized that we had like visions and goals that we wanted for the citizens of Spartanburg County. So when it came down to it after the initial election, we talked some more, and I realized that we wanted the same things and wanted the same things moving forward. So that's why I chose Bill.
All right, Mr. Crawford, both from Cheeks and Duncan here tonight. What kind of effect do you think ultimately this had when these endorsements came out so early on, so quickly in support of Ryan? We were able to see some results here tonight.
Yeah, just great momentum. Mr. Ryan come out #1 in the primary, followed by the #3 and #4 candidates endorsing him. That just really shows in the turnout there that the voters stayed engaged and stayed motivated and appreciated Mr. Ryan's messaging.
Let's go and switch now to the other race that we're following here very closely. District 3, Spartanburg County Council. This is another race you followed very closely. Moving forward, your biggest takeaways with this race before we get to the topic, because they're going to have to face a challenger come November.
Yeah, I mean, they're still in the race for November. You have a situation there where you had the other 3 candidates that kind of aligned with Mr. Abbott, and you had some endorsements out there for Mr. Abbott, and I think that was a situation where Mr. Lynch just run out of a voter pool, and Mr. Abbott gained the support of more people in the rural areas and the towns in which he's known in.
What do you think will be key going into November? Because there's going to be a lot of attention taking off of the sheriff's race, is because Mr. Ryan going uncontested in the general election. So technically he is the sheriff-elect,
right,
though not officially just yet. But a lot of attention is going to be taken off of that. So what's going to be key come November for this race?
Well, the key is just to keep the messaging for the turnout, keep people engaged that they still need to come out and support their candidate in November.
All right, William Crawford, much more coming up from you, coming up at 10:30. Thank you so much for now.
Thank you.